Ooh, there was a red light on that didn't normally be on, so I'm like, oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
We can't start the show like that with a red light on, because red light means stop.
Yeah, it's all backwards.
Yeah. We're not stopping. We're just getting going.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, sorry, Rob.
That's okay.
That was the red light. It stopped your microphone.
Uh-oh.
Oh, well,
I fixed it, though.
I appreciate it.
Now it's working.
TJ
Thank
fixed
God.
TJ fixed
it. That's not uttered very often.
It's not.
Hey, guess what? TJ fixed it.
What did I fix the other day that was a legit repair on something?
In here?
I remember you doing it. I just don't remember what it was.
No. It was at home. The towel rack in one of our restrooms had come loose, and I fixed it.
Oh,
yeah.
Get lighter towels.
But nobody's allowed to touch it.
Don't put a towel on there, please.
No. It's just enough to hold that towel, so don't even walk past it. The bathroom is closed now.
Don't even look at it.
If you live in the Charlotte area and you need furniture, then you need Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. We love them, and you will too. So go to tjriggins.com/sweetdreams for Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
Add tjriggins.com to your phone's home screen. Open your phone's browser, type tjriggins.com, and click the top banner to learn how to easily add to both iOS and Android phones. Everything is now on the homepage, tjriggins.com.
The charity Peyton's Promise would not be possible without great sponsors. Sponsors like Brad & Brothers Heating, Air, and Electrical. Find out more about Brad & Brothers at bradandbrothers.com.
Point and stare at TJ and Riggins anytime you want on YouTube. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
So there's a great story in the news today about Pharrell. Pharrell from NERD, Nerd, whatever you want to call him. Pharrell, big hat,
Right.
Arby's hat.
His middle name is Doe. People don't realize that.
Pharrell Doe. He's in the news, and we don't often talk about Pharrell, but he said he got fired from McDonald's 3 times, and all I could think about was Tech D Rob. But this is what Pharrell said. McDonald's was my first and only job. I got fired 3 times. I was eating the chicken nuggets. The first 2 times, it was just because I was lazy. The third was like, what are you doing? You just sitting there eating nuggets and got fired. That's a pretty bad track record to get. Well, first of all, why is McDonald's hiring him 2 more times after they fired him the first time?
Yeah, maybe it was different locations or something.
Oh, maybe that.
But wouldn't they have that on their records that he had worked there before? And
They make you answer that on every job application. Have you worked for the company? Do you know anybody? That So that's crazy, but I'm assuming that's probably a common reason to get fired from a fast food place if you're sitting there eating the nuggets.
Yeah.
That's probably the easiest thing to steal. And we know Tech D Rob worked at a Wendy's for, I don't know,
A couple years.
Yeah. Was there a common reason that people got fired, like eating chicken nuggets or taking too long doing something?
Mostly just not showing up to work.
Oh,
yeah.
just not
That's
coming.
something
Like
that
They don't call or anything. Literally, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say literally there. But my first day of work, I went in with the guy who got me the job, and he was fired before we walked in the building because he had missed the day before and he didn't call in.
That just blows my mind. I mean, that is the first thing you learn about responsibility.
Right.
You know,
half the battle is showing up,
Yeah.
right? Isn't it what they always say?
right? And if you're not going to be able to show up, let them know.
Yeah, just make the call and then deal with the repercussions. They're not going to fire you outright, probably. They're short-staffed, I would imagine.
Yeah. When I quit, I called like 30 minutes before I was supposed to be there. So they knew I wasn't coming.
You quit on the phone.
He did the right thing.
At least it's better than the job before that because I just left there and never came back.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I just assumed it was going to be like eating the. What would you get fired from a fast food restaurant for, TJ? What do you think? Would you get caught eating nuggets?
No, because unless somebody of authority higher than mine gave them to me, then I would consider it stealing. There's no way I would just sit there eating nuggets.
I can't imagine.
No. But if I were to get fired for something, it might be, I don't know, maybe just, being too damn charming.
Yeah, we can't have
Maybe.
you here.
Yeah. or possibly getting flustered if I had to work the drive-through or something. Because this seems, people always talk about working fast food is so easy. Like you mentioned an easy job. They're like, fast food, it doesn't look easy to me.
No, I don't think it is.
Because it's moving and you got to do this and I'm not good with numbers. Like Rob said, he always worked the drive-through because he was the only one that knew how to make change. Like, what you
Wild to me.
Now I can make change, but even without the register telling me how much to give them back.
Yeah.
But,
that's the shortest job interview ever. Do you know what a quarter is? What about a dime?
Yeah. Okay, you hold your hand. Now count it back to me.
Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. The easiest way ever to hear the new TJ and Riggins shows, archives, podcasts, watch the show, and more. Add it to your phone's home screen today. It's now easier than ever at the homepage, TJRiggins.com. The new TJ and Riggins Show gallery button with the pictures, videos, and links you're hearing us talk about on the show. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
Hey, it's TJ, and I am not going to be playing golf November 11th at Northstone Country Club in Huntersville for our golf tournament, but I am going to be there to thank you for your support of Peyton's Promise, our charity, and what we're doing to help with Hurricane Helene relief. Get signed up today at tjriggins.com/golf. That's tjriggins.com/golf. Hey, it's TJ, and we were hanging out the other night at our new favorite place, Blackfin Ameripub in Ballantyne, and I figured out that's where I'm going to be watching the ball games this year. That's right. They have about 40 TVs showing all of the games on Saturdays, the college games, and their official Ohio State Buckeyes bar. You don't want to miss that if you're a Buckeyes fan as well as a Packers fan or a Panthers fan. They got it all. Not to mention some of the best food that I have had in a long, long time. You're looking for a great time? Go to Blackfin Ameripub in Ballantyne. Check it out at acetj.com/Blackfin.
The charity Peyton's Promise would not be possible without great sponsors. Great sponsors like Jewelers on Main, located in downtown Mooresville. Go to tjriggins.com/jewel to find out more about Jewelers on Main. Again, that's tjriggins.com/jewel.
This is the TJ and Riggins podcast and radio show.
Hey, Riggins, how much did you spend on that heavenly dog bed thing? Well, you ended up sending it back, but you didn't? Oh, I thought you did. I thought he didn't like it and you didn't send it back. But was it over $200?
Yeah.
Okay. Because you like to pamper your dog, not to the extent that a lot of people do, but giving him bottled water, Evian or whatever you give him.
Evian water.
What kind? But you give him filtered water,
give him water out of the refrigerator,
all that. Okay. Flavored peanut butter flavored bubbles, that kind of stuff.
It's true.
But what do you think about people who would spend $60,000 on a dog crate? Like when you leave the dog at home, you put them in a crate.
That sounds crazy.
It's a Louis Vuitton. It's part of their new pet line.
Oh, I love it.
A Louis Vuitton dog house, but it looks like a dog house, but it's just it's for inside. You can't take it and leave it outside.
Yeah. An indoor dog house. Is it decked out with the Louis
Oh,
logo?
Yeah. It's the top, the sides, everything with that LV brown pattern, that classic Louis Vuitton pattern, and it's got gold trim accents on it and all that kind of stuff. $60,000.
Tacky.
Yeah,
I haven't
so
seen
too.
it. I haven't seen it, but it sounds tacky.
Let's see. They also have a $2,200 dog bowl with the Louis Vuitton logo all over it. A $2,300 pet flask that you carry their water around in.
Oh, that's adorable.
Mm-hmm. And a $470 poop bag holder.
So got the roll in there.
So you put the roll inside this thing, and
it's very chic.
Yeah.
Very chic. You got a turd on your Louis Vuitton poop roll holder. Just a heads up.
Because let's think about this. If you're going to spend that kind of money on these other pet things, why are you worried about what the poop bags look like when your dog is out pooping? Because you're not going to be with him. You're going to have somebody that walks the dog for you. Mm-hmm. that has to pick up its poop. If you're buying all this stuff, you got the money to buy all this Louis Vuitton stuff, you're not picking up poop no matter what.
Yeah, maybe not.
You're tacky as hell.
Yeah, it is tacky. I can just tell. I just know it. Mm-hmm. It's too dramatic. I dated a girl, and her best friend got a Louis Vuitton trunk for her graduation gift. And I said, what is that for? Because it's a big trunk. She goes, oh, when like you travel to Europe, you need a trunk. And I'm like, oh, okay. But yeah, it was like crazy expensive. It was a trunk. It was a trunk, yeah. Like didn't have wheels on it. It's like
who's carrying that?
Like a pirate chest, like a treasure chest. It's so stupid. Well, that's what you wanted.
You got a cedar chest to put your sweaters in. You know why they have the cedar chest for sweaters?
Moth.
To keep moths out of it.
Yeah. I think you told me that. It's just stupid.
And I like the lighter Louis Vuitton logos, but like where it's not that dark brown, it's the lighter brown, like for the spring and summer purses.
Yeah.
I like that better.
Yeah, that brown, that classic brown is. Yeah, we're getting into tacky territory. I wish they wouldn't do that. It devalues the brand, I think.
Not as much as the
roll holder.
Not as much as the trash can, the Louis Vuitton, curbside trash can thing.
That one seemed a little DIY, didn't it?
Yeah.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, TJRiggins.com. Click the deals button to get all our exclusive best deals anywhere from all of the TJ and Riggins show partners. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
Hey, it's Riggins, and if you love dogs like me, it's heartbreaking when you see posts online that show a cute dog at the shelter with a last day deadline. Wouldn't it be awesome if there were no more last day calls for these dogs? There's a great new organization called No More Last Days. They just launched a website with one goal: to help dogs while featuring like-minded organizations who do good work. Visit tjriggins.com/lastdays or visit them in person at the booth at the Carolina Renaissance Festival every weekend through November and see how they're making a difference and how you can help. tjriggins.com/lastdays.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, TJRiggins.com. Oh, look, our new subscribe button, where you can make sure you're getting the new shows right when they're posted. Find listening options for Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, social media sites, and more. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
The charity Peyton's Promise would not be possible without great sponsors. Great sponsors like Table and Twine and their great subscription program. Go to tableandtwine.com and check it out for yourself. That's tableandtwine.com for Table and Twine.
The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
Oh, hey. How's it? How's it, bruh?
Oh, I haven't heard that in a while.
Yeah. There's a new word that everybody needs to know. I think it's very clever, and I think that a lot of women are not going to like it. But it's all in fun. Oh, it's not coming from me. It's somebody from the internet. It's not one of my trolls.
Whenever TJ says, I don't think the women are going to like it, you can guarantee they're not going to like it very much.
Yeah.
So this is what's now trending. All eyes are on South Carolina, not because of anything to do with the election, but because... Have you seen this story about the monkeys? About the monkeys.
What you gonna do about the monkeys?
43 monkeys have escaped from a research facility in Beaufort, South Carolina. I think that's how you say it, not Beaufort. I think it's Beaufort. They're all female, they said, but they've urged all residents to lock their doors, close their windows because they don't. I think they have them in sight and they're trying to lure them in with food, but still.
Yeah, they said we have eyes on them.
We have eyes
we know
on
where
them.
they are, but lock your doors. Lock your windows. Oh, and they're too young to carry diseases.
Yeah, they keep saying that.
They're too young to carry.
They're all
diseases.
female, so they're not going to start a Planet of the Apes. They're trying to get rid of all the fear, but still, I don't care if it's a small monkey. A small monkey still poses a threat, I would imagine.
Yeah.
When it's cornered or back to, it's in somebody's house.
Yeah, especially if you don't know about the news and you live in South Carolina and you look up and there are two monkeys in your yard. Maybe in the trees, you're gonna think, man, damn aliens done landed.
Yeah. Somebody did something to my drink. That's gonna be a crazy scene down there. So hopefully this gets resolved today. They seem pretty confident that they'll get them all.
Well, did they all just go up the same tree? Is that what we've got eyes on them means?
Yeah, they're right up there.
And then how hard is it to get them to come down and eat something? if they're all in one spot. You know,
I don't know.
It's like you just put the food out and step back. Again, if they're young, they don't know
Yeah.
any dangers or anything yet.
I hope they're being treated nicely at that research facility, though. I
Yeah.
will say that. I do hope that, because God forbid they weren't treated nicely and then they all escaped to a better life. You know, don't want that to happen.
The stuff that research facility does, they do good work.
Do they do good work?
Yeah,
Okay.
for
That's-
brain cancer and stuff.
Okay, that's good news. I like to hear that.
So I don't care about the monkey. If they're curing brain cancer, no, I don't care about the monkey.
You just had to throw that in there.
Well,
I don't care about the monkeys.
if they're curing human brain cancer.
Right. Certainly. Today is National Cappuccino Day. Something a little less dramatic, National Cappuccino Day. I don't get down with a cappuccino at all.
No.
Don't. It's
Wait. Yeah, I do. I like a cappuccino.
It's espresso with like a frothy.
Yeah, well, let's see. What is that? Latte is what I like. Not a cappuccino, a latte.
Yeah.
Although I have an espresso machine and I like that.
Ooh.
Some of those flavors.
Yeah.
Is that a cappuccino, an espresso?
I don't know.
It gets frothy in the
It does.
thing, yeah.
I know that's a part of the cappuccino, I believe. So I'm sure you can get a delicious cappuccino at your local coffee shop or Dunkin' Donuts if you'd like. And you know what? That's all I really have time for. But so there's a new restaurant coming to town, and I think Tech D Rob is going to love it. I'll tell you more about it next.
Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. It's now easier than ever at the homepage. TJRiggins.com. Add it to your phone's home screen today. Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. The easiest way ever to get everything TJ Riggins all in one place. The new Media Center is the easy way to access everything we do. The radio family asked for it, and now it's here. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
Hey, it's TJ, and I am not going to be playing golf November 11th at Northstone Country Club in Huntersville for our golf tournament, but I am going to be there to thank you for your support of Peyton's Promise, our charity, and what we're doing to help with Hurricane Helene relief. Get signed up today at tjriggins.com/golf. That's tjriggins.com/golf.
Lily and Grace is an incredible boutique in Mooresville, North Carolina that was built from a lifetime of experience in the interior design and home renovation businesses. Beautiful furniture and interior design elements ready to tell your home's story. Lily and Grace offers a wide range of products that can be customized to accommodate every corner of your home. They truly create pieces of art, and we are so proud to be working with them. Learn more at lilyandgrace.com. That's lilyandgrace.com.
The TJ and Riggins podcast and radio show is brought to you by Richard Toccato Companies, expert and trusted mortgage broker servicing North and South Carolina since 1999. It's a free 5-minute phone call away, 704-800-4719, or log on to homewithrichard.com. That's homewithrichard.com.
Available whenever you want it on the TJ and Riggins app. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
How long ago was it that we learned about, is it people in Nebraska that eat chili with cinnamon rolls?
Yeah.
And I feel like I keep seeing it now. Either people keep bringing it up or I keep seeing it online. It's a little known fact that in Nebraska, they like, instead of cornbread or a dinner roll, they eat their chili with a cinnamon roll, an old school cinnamon roll.
Crackers. They don't even eat crackers.
Oyster crackers, none of that stuff. So that was kind of mind-blowing, a weird food combo.
Yeah.
But is it weirder than this new food combination? A new restaurant is opening in Seguin, Texas. Is that how you say it? Seguin?
I don't know.
And it is a combination Applebee's IHOP. Here's what it looks like.
Yeah?
It's expected to open this year. They're owned by the same company, obviously.
Yeah.
But I don't believe this has ever been tried before. Certainly we have Pizza Hut, Taco Bell,
Yeah, KFC, Taco Bell.
Taco Bell,
Yeah.
Long John Silver's,
Yeah, the Yum brands.
the Yum brand stuff. But this is different. So it's literally split down the middle. So you'll have one side that's Applebee's with the sports bar theme, TVs, and the other side is like a home-style family breakfast restaurant. Now, you can get the full menu regardless of where you sit.
Yeah.
But they are also introducing menu items that would pair both of them, like pancakes and ribs. You know, chicken and waffles is a thing. Now
Yeah.
it's pancakes and ribs.
Okay.
So this might be something.
Well, I mean, I could see that being, I don't know, more normal as far as food than chicken and waffles, because the chicken and waffles, they eat it all together. I would say I would treat the ribs as a meal and the pancake as a dessert.
That's a great way to break that down.
Yeah, because I mean, you're not going to put syrup on ribs unless you're a psychopath.
Or just, I mean, I don't want to say it. You're not going to make me say it. But if you're putting syrup on ribs, putting syrup on ribs, you are, what's the word?
I'll say it. You're fat.
I don't know. So, Rob, does that do anything for you? I thought of you when I saw this.
I don't think I'd mix any of the two together, but it'd be nice to have the options.
Would you visit both of them within the same hour?
No, I don't think
Like eat Applebee's and then get up and walk across the room and order from IHOP?
It's an all-day affair.
My little friend Jenny would do that.
Oh, for sure.
Would you?
Yeah, because we ate last night. She had a cheeseburger and fries and all that. We were at the house and got straight up and walked to the refrigerator and ate leftover chicken noodle soup.
Hello. Just a little cap on the end of the meal. Would you go Applebee's then IHOP or IHOP then Applebee's? You would do IHOP second.
Yeah,
IHOP
because I'd
seems-
get a Rooty Tooty fruity whatever that is as dessert.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah, it definitely seems more of the dessert brand of the two.
Yeah, I agree.
Although those little sausage links, breakfast sausage links they have at IHOP,
Yeah.
I could eat a bucket full of those things.
So take the sausage links and get is it this queso from Applebee's?
Yeah, the skillet queso.
Skillet queso and dip this breakfast
Or is that
sausage.
chili? That's chili.
But they do have a beer cheese that they serve with pretzels that's delicious. You can dip anything from IHOP into that and be good.
I love it.
I don't mind beer cheese that much, but I have to stop myself from eating it because I'm too Southern to be eating beer cheese.
Oh, is that a northern thing?
Oh, in Midwest, yeah.
I always thought, I'm like, I can't taste the beer in here at all. I don't get it. Why do you need the beer? Anyway, yeah, that looks delicious.
Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. The easiest way ever to hear the new TJ and Riggins shows, archives, podcasts, watch the show, and more. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
Our friend Richard Toccato, the Richard Toccato Companies is here. 704-800-4719. So what's up with the feds?
The feds have lowered the rate at more than we thought they would. So that means it's a time to refinance your home. Get out of your high mortgage rate that you received over the past few years when you bought a house. We'll do a rate and term. It's very simple, very inexpensive, and you won't even have to have a house payment until 2025.
It's crazy. So call them today, 704-800-4719 or homewithrichard.com for the Richard Toccato Companies.
Richard Toccato Companies, Equal Housing Opportunity, NMLS number 38652.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, TJRiggins.com. A new call and text the show option where you can send us a text or leave us a voicemail, which we may even use on the show. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
The charity Peyton's Promise would not be possible without great sponsors. Great sponsors like Lily and Grace, Design, Home, Living. It's Lily and Grace. Go to tjriggins.com/LG to find out more. That's tjriggins.com/LG.
Point and stare at TJ and Riggins anytime you want on YouTube. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Okay, I got to give credit to this fella. If he's the one that came up with this, this is very clever, and I am just kicking myself that I didn't come up with this, because this is the kind of thing that I would come up with when coming up with things. It's basically just a new word that he or somebody has created, and he's trying to introduce it into the American vernacular.
We've all heard of mansplaining, but allow me to introduce you to shelaborating. It is when you ask a woman a very, very simple question and she sits you down and gives you a 30-minute answer.
Shelaborating.
That's great.
Yeah. Isn't that clever?
That's really good. It's really good. She elaborated.
Elaborating. Now, I'm not saying women do that. I'm just saying if you're going to have mansplaining, and that's a clever term, you know, then
Yeah.
shelaborating works the other way. I think it's great.
But mansplaining is supposed to be derogatory, like a man patronizingly explaining something. Elaborating is just the way some women tell stories with a lot of details.
Yeah, the key word, though, in what you said, Riggins, about the mansplaining is it's supposed to be, meaning this, that, and the other. Just because they say it doesn't make it true. Why can't it just be the way men tell things or explain things? It's just and what is the word? Elaborating. That's just how women talk. That's just how they communicate. Mansplaining, what an insult. He thinks I'm stupid. And, it's never, it's the way he talks. It's the way men say things.
Yeah. I don't want to mansplain to you right now, so I better find the real definition of it. I don't want to do it. Yeah, it's a derogatory
That is what it is.
term.
Yeah, it's derogatory. And it says that that if a man tells you something or tries to, inform you of something, that he's mansplaining, meaning he thinks you're stupid, but he's the stupid one. Rob mansplains to me all the time.
That is true. I knew he was going to say that.
Does he?
Yeah.
Rob?
Uh-huh. Yeah. Rob thinks that I am a blithering idiot sometimes when he'll just tell me things like, hey, that chair is for sitting. Oh, really? Is this... Thank you.
Do you do that, Rob?
Yeah, I do. I can't deny it.
What was it the other day that you told me to hit the button or something, and as my finger is about to hit the button?
What?
Yeah, it was something like that, and I said, "You really think I'm an idiot, don't you?" And he said, "Yes."
He's like, "Yeah."
No, I didn't.
I said it.
I love you.
But
sometimes I gotta tell you things.
I love a lot of people that I think are idiots.
Doesn't mean you don't love them. You're dumb.
But I want to go on record as saying or pointing out that I said mansplaining and elaborating are both clever terms.
Yeah.
Forget what they mean. Well, I mean, forget if they're negative or not in the meaning. The terms themselves are clever.
Yeah.
So, ladies, what I'm talking about is, you see what I did there? I was mansplaining.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, TJRiggins.com. A new call and text the show option where you can send us a text or leave us a voicemail, which we may even use on the show. Add it to your phone's home screen today. Add TJRiggins.com to your phone's home screen. Open your phone's browser, type TJRiggins.com, and click the top banner to learn how to easily add to both iOS and Android phones. Everything is now on the homepage, TJRiggins.com.
Hey, it's Riggins, and if you love dogs like me, it's heartbreaking when you see posts online that show a cute dog at the shelter with a last-day deadline. Wouldn't it be awesome if there were no more last-day calls for these dogs? There's a great new organization called No More Last Days. They just launched a website with one goal, to help dogs while featuring like-minded organizations who do good work. Visit tjriggins.com/lastdays or visit them in person at the booth at the Carolina Renaissance Festival every weekend through November and see how they're making a difference and how you can help. tjriggins.com/lastdays.
Hey, it's TJ, and I am not going to be playing golf November 11th at Northstone Country Club in Huntersville for our golf tournament, but I am going to be there to thank you for your support of Peyton's Promise, our charity, and what we're doing to help with Hurricane Helene relief. Get signed up today at tjriggins.com/golf. That's tjriggins.com/golf.
The charity Peyton's Promise would not be possible without great sponsors. Sponsors like CompuCom, because every company is a technology company now. But becoming a fully enabled digital workplace isn't easy. Let CompuCom help. CompuCom.com for more information. That's CompuCom.com for CompuCom.
This is the TJ and Riggins podcast and radio show.
Okay, I want to go back to more discussion about these monkeys.
Okay.
Some, what do they say, 43 young macaque monkeys escaped from a lab in South Carolina. And they may have caught them all by now. but they said yesterday in the report that they had eyes on them, quote unquote, and they were trying to entice them with food. So let's say you didn't know the news, Riggins, and you looked up and there were a monkey. It was just one little monkey in your yard. What would you do?
I go out to see it.
And
I want to get a closer look.
And would you try to get it to come to you?
I want to say no, but
Yeah.
I think the instinct would kick in. And
It'd be hard.
It would be extremely hard. I would start by kneeling down a little bit. I'm like, maybe it'll just come to me naturally. But then as the monkey approached, I'd probably panic.
Yeah, you'd be like, come on, like you do if you see a stray puppy or a kitten or something. Come on.
Yeah.
And you try to entice it with food maybe.
Yeah.
But do you know how many people in U.S. America would take the monkey and keep it as a pet?
Yeah, I'm sure there probably are. They have grand ideas of house training it and having a new best friend.
But as soon as they took that monkey to the vet, wouldn't the vet call the police
I would imagine.
and say, hey, she got a monkey?
You can't have this monkey. They said, we were looking for 43. We can only find 42. And now you walk into the vet with a monkey. Yeah. I'm just...
You got stray banana peels in your yard. We're going to have to search the premises, ma'am.
This isn't one of those monkeys, is it?
How would a monkey get along, though? One of those little, macaques get along with regular like house cats and dogs. Well, I know they like riding the dogs like horses. I've seen that all over the internet. Little monkey cowboys.
Yeah, right. See it on Instagram every once in a while.
Oh, the monkey cowboys.
Oh, man. I tell you what, ain't nothing funnier than a monkey, I don't think.
Yeah.
Monkeys is funny.
I like when they smoke cigarettes.
That's the best. Chimpanzee smoking a dang cigarette. Wearing overalls.
Yeah.
Put your monkey overalls on. Fire up a Marlboro Red. Sit down here. Let's talk.
Man.
Yeah, I think fewer people would want to make a macaque their pet than they would if it's a baby chimpanzee.
Yeah.
You got a little chimpanzee there. People they're not turning that over.
No.
Not voluntarily.
No. You're like, God put this chimp in my life for a reason.
Mm-hmm. Like they'd come to get that thing and you'd have a diaper on it and an Oshkosh Bagosh outfit, you know.
Yeah.
This is my child.
Yeah, you're clear. I mean, like Michael had a monkey. He was trying to fill an emotional hole. And I think if you keep a chimpanzee, you're trying to fill some sort of void.
Yeah. But I might try to get the baby monkey or young monkey to calm down and let me hold it or something. Mm-hmm. But then I would be doing it as a service to the people and say, hey, I caught this last monkey. Come get the monkey.
Yeah. You wouldn't try to keep it.
Hell no.
I think Jody would probably have a fit.
Oh yeah, she wouldn't be all monkeyfied.
And now we got a monkey.
What are you to get that thing out of here?
You freak.
I just want to give him some of your candy. No, not my candy.
Butt wipe.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, TJRiggins.com. Click the deals button to get all our exclusive best deals anywhere from all of the TJ and Riggins show partners. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
Hey, it's TJ, and we were hanging out the other night at our new favorite place, Blackfin Ameripub in Ballantyne, and I figured out that's where I'm going to be watching the ball games this year. That's right. They have about 40 TVs showing all of the games on Saturdays, the college games, and their official Ohio State Buckeyes bar. You don't want to miss that if you're a Buckeyes fan as well as a Packers fan or a Panthers fan. They got it all. Not to mention some of the best food that I have had in a long, long time. You're looking for a great time? Go to Blackfin Ameripub in Ballantyne. Check it out at acetj.com/Blackfin.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, TJRiggins.com. Click the deals button to get all our exclusive best deals anywhere from all of the TJ and Riggins show partners. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
The TJ and Riggins podcast and radio show is brought to you by Richard Toccato Companies, expert and trusted mortgage broker servicing North and South Carolina since 1999. It's a free 5-minute phone call away, 704-800-4719, or log on to homewithrichard.com. That's homewithrichard.com.